I feel alive again. It is such a beautiful day. I feel happy. It took everything in me to not stay longer. This is always the hardest part. I want to stay longer, listening to my music, listening to my podcast. I want to make abundantly clear, I do not do this every single day at all because it does take an effort to get up earlier. And right now on my internal medicine rotation, I am always tired. I work longer hours than surgery, and during those work hours I do like so much more than I did on my surgery rotation. But yeah, I'm in a hurry. I need to get going. That was a great walk slash run slash sitting by the sea.
I'm in the back seat. You should probably take the wheel. I'm kinda twisted inside, and I don't know where I'm going. I'm just here for the ride, okay? Here comes a double vision. Does Megan Fox have a twin or something? Might be the Prozac kicking in, but she tossed her drink in my face, and I didn't even flinch.
I am so dead. At around this part of the day is when I typically go to the gym. Internal medicine has been kicking my butt lately. In the beginning of the day, it doesn't look like it's that many tasks to do. I've had pretty consistently 3 patients per day. I feel like I'm always interrupted every time I try to do something, something else pops up. And then I have to write all my notes, and then you'll see patients with a lot of chronic conditions, patients that are really complex. They have a lot of stuff. We typically order so many tests, so many exams for just one patient of this paperwork, or because this is delayed, or because of, you know, a patient presents instead with something else. At the end of the day, we kind of end up either with a different plan or just something else that we need to do. And I feel like because we're always discussing and of course examine the patients, talk to the nurses, continuously check if the results are out. Sometimes we need to call to kind of pressure or see if they have any preliminary results. It all kind of just jumbles up in my mind to this constant state of chaos. I'm kind of like a slow thinker, individually look at stuff. I always have to write things down, like all of my tasks, and then even when I write them down, it's difficult to like organize myself. I just reach the end of the day and I'm exhausted. So I think I'm gonna do some editing work, and also because tomorrow I have the day off, I need to do like adult stuff with the car. It's not like even it's gonna be like a big deal, but I do have to drop off the car. Still need to wake up early and hopefully drop the car right when they open, so like around 8 or something. I'm able to go to Lisbon tomorrow, or maybe just read a little bit more of Clara in the Sun.
Hustle, express the way that I express myself. It wasn't until I moved into this space that I realized your mind is where everything starts and ends. So it's your responsibility to make sure that you create a mental territory where you have enough resources that you can pull from.
The class that I'm watching here is by Skillshare. I would love to take a moment to thank Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. I always love to work with Skillshare. They are the largest online learning community with thousands of classes to explore so many life skills that you want to get better at or to add to your resume or just that you have a passion for. These classes are led by industry experts and other creatives on areas like design, art, productivity, coding, business, and so much more. To improve all of this, they have curated learning paths that join hand-picked classes on a specific goal. For example, recently I really loved finishing the classes on Notion, and now I'm working through the self-care essentials learning path. Classes are always really fun, interactive, and again, just this huge range from productivity to the creative arts. And the first 500 people to use my link will receive a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. You can watch and explore so many classes. So thank you so much to Skillshare for working with me in this video, and thank you so much to every single viewer for making this possible. So I've been using the Kindle app to read for the longest time now, and I download my books and then I just read from here, and I love it so much. However, this crack right here happened like a while ago, I would say a year ago, and it was very minuscule and it never really affected the text, so I was always able to read through it and I really didn't have any problem at all. But now, for some reason, it expanded a little, so now it kind of like covers just the bottom of the text. Gotten to a point where it's starting to bother me. Now to read, now I have to do this, which is still fine, but you know, it's a little annoying. I didn't want to get a new one, but now I'm starting to look into new ones.
I don't know, like a mechanic store in Saskatchewan somewhere named after our family.
Just like investigations actually, like my family has no connection to it.